Okay, so right now what we're about to do is conduct a vacuum test on the solenoid right here on the side of the engine. We got the vacuum brake to turn the car off. We have the vacuum gauge hooked to the brown and red vacuum line right here. It travels through the firewall to the vacuum switch on the ignition. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the car and we're going to measure how much vacuum is being drawn at this so we can determine whether the valve, or excuse me, the solenoid vacuum brake needs to be replaced on the car. So right here we have our marked number one light for the back of the dashboard. This is the glow plug indicator light. Underneath the dash, over here, we have the ignition tumbler, and this cable coming off the side right here, that is the park lock for the ignition, which means you cannot turn the key to the on or run position once that is pulled out of the tumbler assembly. So in the place of the vacuum switch, as we are trying to conduct a test, we have a vacuum shutoff valve. This is actually a fuel petcock repurposed. I have two step-down hoses going from 7/16 vacuum line to 5/16 vacuum line. And these are connected to, on this side, it is connected to the brown and blue hose. And on this side, on the opposite side, it's connected to the solid brown vacuum hard line. So we're gonna warm up the ignition, or excuse me, the glow plugs, and we're gonna fire it up, and we're gonna check how much vacuum is being drawn. Glow plug indicator light is on. It's off now. We're gonna fire the car up. Well, if all goes to... It's being finicky. Highly annoying. Indicator light. Car is on. The vacuum valve that we have on here, this points to the side that is on. So I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's the other side marked with the eye, which lets the vacuum flow through. So we're gonna go check out the gauge. And that is how much vacuum we're drawing at the blue and brown hose that goes to the vacuum brake on the engine. When you come back into the cabin, and when you turn this switch to the opposite position, we'll go out and show you how much vacuum is being measured there just for comparison. That's strange. There's equal amount of vacuum. Now, what I might need to do is check this and make sure that no vacuum is being drawn through there. But regardless, the problem is the same here. So it is not drawing enough vacuum to shut off the vacuum brake, or the vacuum brake solenoid on the inside of the engine compartment. This is just my personal documentation of what's going on. That's it.